Hey everybody, it is Chris Scoville here, and I'm very excited to bring this training to you today from my home office. Today we're going to be discussing shifting your homeowner's mindset. This can happen a few different ways. A lot of it is just really simply setting up the expectations properly at the point of sale, in your marketing, in your demos. But honestly, it just comes down to clear communications on needs and wants, and then fulfilling, problem solving with solutions. So there's no trickery in this. Like, you're not shifting your homeowner's mindset to do something deceptive. Your homeowner's mindset just might be somewhere else, meaning they might be confused on when they're buying an air conditioner or a roof of what the options are. So clear communication and education can help solve this in shifting the mindset. So let's paint the picture of the grudge purchase or the pregnant pause, right? So you're sitting with a prospective client in their home, done the walkthrough, and maybe it's a dream kitchen or a dream floor or renovation, or it could really be any home improvement. They see the total on the contract, and that's when they give you the pregnant pause stare and take the big gulp, and that reality sets in of, we weren't ready for this. We didn't expect it to be 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand. We had no idea. And I'll even say for myself right now, I need new floors. Well, I don't need them. I want new floors in the kitchen. Do I have a clue what it's going to cost? Nope. But I'll tell you what, when the kitchen person comes in and the flooring person comes in, I'm going to gulp. However, my wife's not going to be surprised at all. She won't care what the price is. But I will literally be like, whew. Now, if I didn't know so damn much about financing and affordability payment options, I may just tell the sales professional to please leave and come back when I want to spend the money or when I've got the money. It doesn't matter if I have it or I don't want to spend it. This is just how I am as a shopper. It's how I am as a buyer. So what can a contractor do in this situation to help ease the concerns and help close the deal or close the sale or make your buyers more comfortable? That's what we're going to talk about today in this particular presentation. And that's what I mean about shifting the mindset from to, hey, honey, we can afford that. Okay? So that's what this is all about. So first and foremost, I think that it's important that you set the expectations up with your homeowner that the house isn't just a house. A house is a home once you've purchased it. A house is a house when you sell it, because you're trying to take that emotional attachment away from it, and you're trying to sell the house. You're trying to move into a home. Make sense? So the home is a mutual fund. It's an investment vehicle. So the many, many different ways to protect that particular mutual fund or that investment is by making great upgrades, making it safer, putting that new roof on it so you can get insurance, adding the generator so when the hurricane comes, you've got power for the family, putting the air conditioner in so your dogs can stay cool while you're at the office, right? Those are the types of investments that you want to put into your home to thus increase the value and the quality of your home. And then you can include necessary repairs to keep the home safe, roof, and more cosmetic stuff to make the Joneses down the road a little jealous, like the floor and the kitchen that my wife wants to do. So those are the types of value increasing things you can do in a home. So not spending the money for these repairs or renovations can affect the resale of the value later, right? So yes, there are some improvements that could be deemed functional obsolescence. However, some of these really will increase the value of the home exponentially. So when you do get to go sell it, you can redeem that money back if you've paid cash or if you've even financed it. Perhaps when you sell the home, if the loan isn't paid off, you can pay that off with the proceeds of the value that you've increased. So that's a couple different ways to look at it. And also, I think that you have to be sensitive to the thoughts of your consumer when it's a grudge purchase. What is a grudge purchase? Well, a grudge purchase is when your air conditioner breaks and you need to just replace it and not repair it, right? Like, I can't believe the air conditioner broke and it's unfixable. It's time to replace it. Or when you've got a roof, like I had a low slope that needed to be repaired and replaced. That was a grudge purchase. It's not like I can go out and brag about my low slope and show people, hey, look how beautiful this Conklin system is. Or, hey, I tend to brag about my air conditioner because it's one of those fancy Mitsubishi 5-zone split unit things. So I talk about it a lot. However, there's improvements that you can finance, and then there's grudge purchases that also need to be financed. So taking that emotion away from your consumers at the point of sale will help them, again, better mindset, mind shift the fact that they've got to spend money to do it. Do it right the first time. So helping your customers, your homeowners, your clients understand that renovations can sometimes be messy, right? Like the whole entire house could be torn up. And, sometimes it could go weeks or even months over schedule. So setting up those expectations of your customers up front are also super important. Like our air conditioner, before we had it replaced last year, it broke 3 or 4 times. And everyone listen, it was always at the most inappropriate time. It was Easter. It was Christmas Day one day. My daughter was coming out. It was just always at the most inappropriate time. So understand that they're going to regret doing it. However, paint the picture, the mind shift that get it done right, get it done properly, and get it done now. And by financing, you can help make it more affordable so it's less painful to actually do it. So let's get into this thing. Affordability payment options that are always available. When you do start offering this, you want to set the stage. Always set the stage early, often, and always. I say that in my training. In marketing, maybe prior to the appointment, maybe on your website, on your landing page, during the visit. And again, when you're at the table is when you want to easily overcome the objections that you may get on the actual contract cost to value. Now, I'm not here to tell you about your 12-step program that you have or your 3-step or your 7-step, whatever your steps are in your sales process. But by dropping little gold nuggets along the way that you have affordability, payment, promotional options always available will help lessen that emotional period of the mindset when you take the contract and you slap it down and you just look at them. How are you going to pay? Right? I mean, that's just not the way to do it. So letting them know that you have affordable payment options is going to be the easiest way that you can boost your sales, increase project sizes, cross-sell, upsell, add-ons, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, you've got promotional financing, which we're going to talk a lot about today in this particular training, like same as cash, no interest, no payment. Same as cash, no interest, no payment. That's a mouthful. It's a promotional loan. It's same as cash. What do you mean same as cash? Well, there's no interest. So we're going to let you leverage the money from a lender for a period of time. And then there's no payments and there's no interest on that as long as you pay it back before the thing's over. So that's a promotional loan. Interest does not accrue in that with us. Closer secret. If they object to the no interest, no payment and or the low monthly fixed, there's even another loan to go to. It's called a hybrid, which is a combination of both of those. That's a great loan. So I do more trainings on what I call matrix flow. And if you're interested, at the end of this presentation, you'll see a couple different ways to get in touch with me. I can walk your sales team through matrix flow. So that's basically taking a program matrix from a finance company and explaining which particular in order to the customer at the point of sale. This. Oh, they object, they go over here. They object over here, you go back over here, they object over here, and then you end up down here maybe on the hybrid program and close a deal because you've covered all their objections along the way. Really cool training. It's called Matrix Flow. Let me know if you're interested in that because I've been doing this a long time and I can definitely help you out and help your sales team out. So let's dive into what a no-no is. What the hell no? No interest, no payment. No. There you go. A lot of different loans out there, blah, blah, blah. Remember the psychology. You're either dealing with a promotional buyer, like a cash buyer, or you're dealing with a low monthly payment buyer, a budget buyer. So you want to make sure you've kind of determined whom you're sitting across the table with so you can put the proper products in front of them to make a better buying decision to fit their needs. Now, there's nothing wrong with presenting both of those. However, you'd like to educate your customer that a promotional product is going to be a promotional period of time. What does that mean? Like if it's an 18-month with payment deferred program, you've got 18 months to pay the loan off. If not, it goes into default. So as a contractor, you want to educate them on the program and the product enough so on month 19, they don't call you and give you holy hell. Why'd you sell us this product, man? I couldn't get this thing paid off in 18 months. It's important that whomever you're using as your lender, you get proper training on these products. It's easy, but get proper training so you know how to explain what a 12-month no interest, no payment is, that you know what an 18-month with payment deferred is, that there's a minimum monthly payment each month, and that the interest is deferred as long as they pay within that promotional period of time, and then what interest it rolls over to on month 19. Because that program might not be right for that particular customer. They may be better off just doing a fixed 7.99 and 180 and having a low monthly payment that they can make double payments to and pay off earlier. So again, it's super important that you understand enough to talk with your customers and educate them on the product before they choose the wrong one. Ultimately, you don't want to be that contractor that gets that phone call and the bad review because your particular sales professionals didn't know how to explain it to them. Sales training, sales training, sales training, sales training. Training and educating your sales pros will help mitigate this. We could do that for you. Okay. Same as cash. A true same as cash loan is a short-term lending solution where there's no interest or monthly payment required during a set same as cash period. I said that before, the promotional period. Then at the end, that loan is simply paid off. It's that simple. There's other programs out there called a WPDI and EPNI. This is particular same as cash. It's called a no-no. No interest, no payment, same as cash. Folks that don't like to pay interest love this loan because they can just leverage the money from the lender and pay it back whenever the heck they want. So again, same as cash works best for homeowners who have cash on hand that need temporary finance while waiting for a rebate, a bonus, a tax, an incentive. They get paid commission. So that's who likes the no-nos. They leverage OPM, other people's money. So once you've determined that you've got yourself an OPM buyer, they like to leverage money from the lender, it's real easy. You just say, would you like a 12, 6, or a 9-month? Same as cash. It's really great. It's a great loan, great program. Is the no-no right for all homeowners? No, it's not. Because it's important that they know that they have to pay it off within the promotional period. Mrs. Smith, is it fair to say you can pay this loan off within the promotional period? Is it fair to say that you can, Mrs. Smith, is it fair to say that you can pay this loan off within the promotional period? What do you mean, Chris? Well, this is a 12-month same as cash. It has to be paid off within 12 months or the interest rate goes to X for Y period of time. Oh, no. I don't know if I can pay it all off within 12 months. Great. How about a hybrid program or how about a low monthly fixed with no prepayment penalty? Oh, that sounds much better, Mr. Christopher, right? Set the expectations up for your customers to make sure that you're putting them into the right promotional program. It's such an important question to consult on. What if they don't understand? What if they can't pay off during the promotional period? It will only come back to haunt you and your company if you haven't educated them on a no interest, no pay, same as cash, and equal pay, no interest, or with payment deferred. You have to educate. You have to consult with them and educate them on what these are and what the differences are, because you don't want to get that call at the end of the promotional period. How dare you put me in this program? How dare you? So why offer the no-nos? Well, you might be wondering at this point why it's so important. It's a great way to advertise the fact that you have affordability and payment options, right? So think about your door hangers, your postcards, your social media ads, direct mail, your newsletter, all the different places where you have your QR code that they can scan and go to your landing pages to apply. 12 months, no interest, no payments. 24 months, no interest, no payments. No interest for 18 months, right? Those are attractive marketing words to get people to go, wow, they offer promotional financing. They offer financing. It's a great way to get in front of your consumers. And then, of course, there's some statistics here. If you're reading the slides, half of the home improvements over $5,000 are financed in some way. Now, if you've been to any of my other trainings, that could also go for credit card swipes, home equity line of credit, cash out, refi, unsecured, secured, personal loans. Like there's all sorts of different types of financing out there. Today, we're talking about unsecured financing offered through the mobile app at the point of sale, approvals up to $100,000 within 15 seconds, sign and drive. You control the sale at the point of sale. That's why these unsecured loans are so great in the home improvement space, because you control the sale at the point of sale. And you make it easy for your consumers to do this because it's paperless, it's fast, it's on a mobile app. There's no signatures, there's no paperwork due. Like, it's just like easy. You show up, you tell them it's 10 grand. Would you like it 12 months, same as cash? Or would $132 per month be better for you? We'll do the $132 per month. Fantastic. Click, you're approved. Here, sign this electronic document. Great. Excellent. We're going to pull the permits. We're going to install on Friday. Install the job on Friday. Click the button on Monday, get paid. Yeah, that's how easy it is to offer financing once you get this thing dialed in and get training with me so I can show you how to do all this. So it's a wrap. If you're a home improvement contractor and you want the ability to offer consumer financing, customer financing, let me know. Do a Zoom, all that good stuff. If you already are offering financing, that's perfectly fine as well. We can talk about what programs you have, which programs you like, which ones you don't. Maybe we've got the hybrid programs that you're not using now, blah, 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 all the other good stuff. So in order to get in touch with me, 813-767-0236. That's 813-767-0236. And of course, Scoville.business@gmail.com. Chris at thebluepages.pro are a couple different email addresses. And then you can always take your phone out, scan that right there. That takes you over to the Blue Page Hub.com, where we have our blog and the non-podcast podcasts and the community. And we've got a place where you can post job hires, or if you're looking for a new job, you can go over there. So get in touch with us. Thank you very much for joining me on this training. I look forward to working with you and your team moving forth. Have a great day. Bye now.